Never be without. I've told you guys this time after time, and I'm telling you, it's something that you really should pay attention to because on sunny days like this, when there's no bad weather going on, this is when you should be thinking about preparation, about making sure you are ready for the next storm. And you can do that with assurance if you have a Generac generator from your authorized sales service and installation dealer, R&R Controls. But aside from this, separate from the Generac generators, whether it's heating, cooling, power, service, controls, automation, and doing the kind of hookups for your house or your business where it is constantly monitored 24 hours a day with the latest technology. You may have a business that you're trying to keep your product cool. It has to be a certain temperature. There's a lot of those things around here like that, whether it's food services or it could be a chemical or something. You've There's a certain temperature that you have to maintain to make sure your product doesn't go bad. Well, I would give R&R Controls a call. Not only can they hook you up with a Generac generator, but they can put in the cooling towers and the HVACs and everything you need and hook it up electronically through an app on your phone that you can see the temperature and the controls and see all that anywhere you are and get automated updates about what's going on with your facility. Isn't that cool? It will be cool. Er, cooler if you happen to have that kind of service, but R&R Controls, they're the ones that can set you up for that. For over 40 years, R&R, the reliable and trusted name to keep your home and business running no matter what the weather. Call R&R Controls. You know the number by now, or you should. 270 777 2024. That's 270 777 2024. R&R Controls, never be without. What's up, y'all? It is Wednesday, July 2nd, and I'm Chris Allen here with your 270 weather. Weather for the 270 area code and beyond. Boy, what a day. What a beautiful, beautiful day. And I told you it would be. Some of you probably didn't believe me, but that's okay. That's okay. Been a gorgeous day. Wonderful looking day. Oh, I've got another. Here's another R&R Controls shirt. Remember I had the green one on yesterday. This is a nice pretty blue. Look at that. And it's got the big logo on the back. Yeah, there it is. Oh, right on the front over here. Yeah. And it's got the bigger one on the back. You can see, right? Uh, right there. Yeah. Nice stuff. Thank you. Conleys that run R&R. Those are the people you want to deal with. His whole family, the Conley family. It's a family operation, R&R Controls up there in Brownsville. And boy, they've got some cool things coming that I'll tell you about here soon. Uh, we're working up some things to talk about, getting us into third quarter and even fourth quarter. That would mean end of summer, going into fall, going into winter. If you're a business owner, and I love small business, and they are a small business. If you're a small business owner, well, really anybody, from a homeowner to a small business owner to a big industry, you've right now got to start thinking about the fall and the winter. We are less now than 6 months away from all the weather changing, and who knows? Who knows? I don't what it's going to bring. I can only guess, like some other prognosticators do. And it's anybody's guess, but it's coming, and this is the time to think about it. This is the time to prepare for what's coming. So give my friends at R&R a ring, set something up. Okay, you see the forecast there running at the bottom of your screen. Boy, is it looking good, not only today, but the next several days leading in to the 4th of July holiday weekend, and really even after that. It's going to get hot eventually, but look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful blue sky, a little bit of a breeze, and as promised, the humidity levels are down lower than they have been with the passage of that cold front yesterday that brought us the showers. Then the skies cleared out yesterday afternoon, just like this. And that breeze, oh, coming out of the northwest at about 5 to 10. I mean, it is just fantastic. That's a live view from the Plano Cam here at 6:51 p.m. on this Wednesday evening. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. And we're going to have another day just like today, tomorrow, maybe just a little warmer and just with a little more humidity, not much. I think tomorrow's going to look and feel pretty much like today. So, what are the numbers from today? Here they are from the Bowling Green Airport. A high of 90. Yeah, we hit 90. Couldn't tell it, could you? Uh huh. You couldn't tell it was 90 because of the lower humidity, the lower dew points. Just 1 degree above the normal of 89, a low of 69, and we had no rainfall for the past 24 hours. It has been absolutely awesome. And we get another awesome day tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I'm telling you, it is going to be just really, really incredible. Here's a look at radar. Do you see anything? Nope, I don't either. For hundreds of miles, nothing, nothing but sunshine. Love it. How about the Kentucky Mesonet? Well, here are the current numbers. Temperature wise, here at 6:53 p.m. on this Wednesday evening, we've got some upper 70s to the east, low 80s here. As we check the moisture or the dew point, so we've got low 80s, but the dew points are in the 60s. Yeah. I'm doing what's called the vocal fry. It's called the vocal fry. It's used a lot in movie trailers and things like that. The guy that says, in a world. Yeah, that guy. The vocal fry. It's really used for emphasis. And so you see the temperatures. The dew points are only in the 60s. That's nice. Yeah, but it chokes me up when I do that. Yeah, I won't do that. I have to have water around if I'm going to do that. All right. As I mentioned, the winds are coming out of the north and northwest at about 5 to 10. A little bit of a gust here and there, but not much. It's all good. Moisture, nothing, not much. Not much there. This is good. Really good, and we're going to keep it going. Here's a look at the maps. We'll start with this afternoon and then into this evening. You see that, I mean, there's no rain, nothing anywhere close. The nearest rainfall is way out here into West Virginia. Here we go into tonight. High pressure sets over the Missouri boot heel, gives us a clear sky tonight and maybe a little patchy fog. There you see the yellows showing up, which is the patchy fog by early tomorrow morning. Not everybody's going to see that. Here's 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for your Thursday. Gorgeous. Here we go into tomorrow evening. High pressure over far western Kentucky. Here's 7 a.m. Friday. Few areas of patchy fog. Here we go into Friday night. High pressure moves to about the Tri-Cities area. That's Johnson City, Kingsport, Bristol, Tennessee, all close together. Here we go into 7 a.m. Saturday. Nothing going on. Another nice day, but it is going to get hotter. As that high pressure center moves east, it's going to allow our temperatures to really, really crank up. Here we go, 7 a.m. Sunday, starting to see a little more rain moving in from the west. There is a front that will be back to our west across the plains as we get into the upcoming holiday weekend. Here's Monday when you head back to work. And as you head back to work, there's some rain. So, but you're back to work, so who cares? I mean, really, who cares? You're back to work. No more holiday. So this is all very perfect timing for your 4th of July weekend. It's going to be totally dry and sunny and nice. And then the rain will hold off until you go back to work. How about that? Tuesday, better chance of rain. There's the cold front to the north. It does try to stall out just a little bit, and that's going to make for a rainy day next Wednesday. Okay, so it's not painted in here, but you see the front, see it stalling out right there? Well, all of this, all of it will be painted in with rain and thunderstorms next Wednesday. Good chance of it. 60, 70% or more. So you can plan on next week, we're going to get some rain by the middle of next week. How about the model blender? Here we go. 90 tomorrow, or they're close to it. We hit 90 today, so I think we could hit 90 tomorrow. Then we hit low 90s, possibly even mid 90s as we head into the Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend. 4th of July weekend, it's going to feel hotter, a little more humid as well. Then into next week, we're talking about low 90s, maybe even some upper 80s as better rain chances begin to come into view. How does it all look on the graphic? There it is. 89, maybe 90 tomorrow, considering we hit 90 today. Then 91 on your 4th Friday, Friday the 4th, but still rain free. 93 Saturday, 94 Sunday. Then upper 80s, low 90s with showers coming in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The best chance of rain. And we're going to have to pump that one up there. Wednesday, we're going to have to go from 30% to 60%. The latest, the updated models have come in, and it's looking like showers and thunderstorms will be likely next Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Really not that bad of a forecast, I don't think. I mean, I think we can all tolerate that. I mean, how long has it been since we've had a 4th of July holiday weekend with no rain? None. Zero zip nada. I can't remember last time that happened. Usually on one of those days we get like a late day storm, but I don't even have that in the forecast. So, hey, we're looking pretty good here. All right, that will do it for this edition of your 270 weather. We are constantly expanding. We're constantly working to update some things. I'm in the works of doing that right now. I'm going to be able to get some additional uh, things for this particular podcast. So I'm working on some things behind the scenes, and even this room, working on that. You'll see some works in progress here very shortly. And thanks to our sponsors like R&R and Wild Bird and Nature Store, their sponsorship helps me to keep doing this and to improve. If we weren't improving, it would be like, well, what are we doing this for? I want to make it just as smooth as silk. I want it to look good, sound good, best graphics, all of that stuff. I'm all about that. The um, the aesthetics. I want it to be right, but I also want to be able to deliver this kind of weather information to you because you love it this way. You love the long form. You love it when I go 15, 20, 30 minutes, sometimes more. I was told at the beginning, don't go more than 5 minutes because nobody will watch. I'm like, yeah, but my analytics show that people are watching, and some of them watch the whole thing. I still like until I get chatty and I start talking about things besides the weather, then they turn it off. It's just I get going and I can't stop. Oh, and by the way, in case you didn't know, my weather now bears, as you see here, the National Weather Association broadcast seal of approval, the NWA. That is not the National Wrestling Association. That is the National Weather Association. And you have to earn that seal right there. And I found out a few weeks ago that I earned the seal. And I'd been an NWA member before when I was back in my other TV days. And then after I got out of TV and decided I was going to retire, yeah, retire, I let it go. I shouldn't have let it go because now that I'm back on TV, I needed it. So now I have it. So anyway, you guys have a great Wednesday evening. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on News 40.